to it. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Lance now on first down. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Chase Claypool, 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Vick will look to throw on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now, Vick. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Vick now from the 50. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now a play fake. Lance. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Lance. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man, they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll run on first down. It's James. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 24, Vick. This will be caught. It's Waddle.
Keep going.
Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle, 76 yards. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play.
And now this is intercepted. My
Do
goodness.
what we do. Do what we do.
Picked off at the 28. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Throwing after the interception. Lance, he'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. Throwing on first down is Lance. Here's a diving catch right side. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Lance. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. That catch good for only a couple. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Lance on third down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lamb. Touchdown, Raiders. CeeDee Lamb. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Michael Vick. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They run it with James. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Vick, 3rd and goal. Hard throw, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Vick, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they...
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll try to pound it in with Okoye. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Christian Okoye taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Off of play action, here's Lance. This is caught by Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Lance to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up, make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half, too many turnovers. Tighten things up, maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their grill, and then send them back out.
On first down, it's James. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down now, it's James, and he's taken down inside the 30. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run, 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Again, they run with Edmonds. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 20-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On play action, Vick. Cooks full extension. It's complete. Got a man. It's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. Quick slant finding Claypool. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Lance. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there for the Raiders. That's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover it.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Once again, it's Jacobs. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. James. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. On 2nd down, it's James. He's got a 1st down past the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Edger and James, 81 yards. And the Saints use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And Lance now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.